Okay, we are back. We are going to do the last 3 examples from the notes for today. So we are on example 4. Example 4 says we have x squared minus 13x plus 36. So we're finding factors of 36 that are going to add to give us our b. Our b is negative 13. Okay, so that just means if it multiplies to give me a positive 36, a negative times a negative is a positive. So this just means when you have a positive c and a negative b, your two factors are going to be negative. So we would have negative 1, negative 36. All right, and then negative 2 and negative 18. And then you would have negative 3 and negative 12. Then you have negative 4, negative 9. 8 doesn't divide into that. 5 doesn't divide into that. 6, negative 6, and negative 6. Those are all the factors that multiply to give me positive 36. But we need to find the ones that, the combination that adds to give me a negative 13. Okay. So that's going to be here. Negative 4, negative 9 multiplies to give me negative 36. Check. Negative 4 plus a negative 9 gives me a negative 13. That's exactly what we are looking for. So set up your two parentheses. How did you multiply to get x squared? You multiplied x times x. And how did you get a positive 36 and a negative 13? You had a negative 4 and a negative 9. So x minus 4 times x minus 9. Example 5. Okay, so on this one, can't see it. We've got x squared minus 8x plus 15. So you want to come up with numbers that multiply to give you your c value, and c is 15. So c is positive and b is negative. Same scenario as before. When c is positive, b is negative, the two factors both have to be negative. So I'm not even going to list any positive ones. We have negative 1, negative 15, and we have negative 3 and negative 5. And that's it for 15. So it should be very obvious that negative 3 plus a negative 5 gives you a negative 8. So again, set up your two parentheses. How did you get x squared? You multiplied x times x. Again, how did you get a negative 8 and a positive 15? So that's going to be x minus 3 times x minus 5. Okay, and that is example 5. Example 6. Let's look at this one. So we want to come up with numbers that multiply to give us 20, a positive 20 at that, and numbers that add to a positive 8. Let's see what we can come up with. So positive 20, I've got 1 and 20, 2 and 10, 3 doesn't divide into 20, and then I have 4 and 5. Now let's see. 1 plus 20, that gives me 21. 2 plus 10, that gives me 12. 4 plus 5, that gives me 9. There are no other factors of 20. So based on this, we're looking for 8. However, none of those factors add to 8. So whenever you encounter this and you cannot find the factors that multiply to C and add to B, you call this prime. This is already factored. You can't do any more. We're going to call this prime. Okay, and that is all for the notes for today. Your homework is to do 1 through 14 on this worksheet, 1 through 14. Just like the examples we did, you want to come up with factors for your C that add to give you B. Okay, so you need to come up with factors of C that add to B. That's basically the gist of what you are doing when you factor trinomials, okay? And that's all for the videos for today. So again, if you have any questions, just let us know and have a great day.